Hey guys, it's Tony Prophet here with you again for week 9 already. Can you believe that? Week 9 of the Masterkey Mastermind Alliance. And it's the trimester. Can you believe that? We're already in the trimester of this. And I guess we are because that's what Mark said we had. Mark says we're in a trimester, so I believe him, you know. But you're probably wondering, who is this little gal here? She's all dressed, all pretty. She even put on her sweater for you. She wanted to come and hang out here. Let me see if I can stand her up a little bit so you can see. She can see she's wearing her sweater for you. She has this pretty little sweater on. She wanted to get all dollied up so that she could be on the video today. And then you're probably also wondering, what is this thing on her head? What is that thing? Well, Sophie, this is her name, Sophie. She's a full blood, 100% Shih Tzu, is now officially a satellite dish. No, I'm just kidding. She's not a satellite dish. But she injured her eye. A little while ago, she injured her eye. Let me see if I can put it down so you can see her face. Look at that cute little face. Okay, look in the mirror. And not in the mirror. And can you see that? Can you see her cute little face? She's a blondie and she's a diva, and she knows it. But so she injured her eye there, and I'm going to take her to the vet tomorrow. So I wanted to put this on so I could protect her from keep running into those pine trees that we have in our yard. She runs into them, and so I have to get somebody out there to trim those things, and then so my little Shih Tzu here can stop running into it. So I wanted to do a quick video today because today's class it was really intriguing, and I was not really into science. In all my years, I wasn't really into science. I'm not really somebody that that I can't really say that I had a lot of interest in science. But today's class, they're all very intriguing. But today's class was extremely, extremely, extremely intriguing. You see, let me ask you a question. Are you a righty or a lefty? Are you a righty or a lefty? Now, I'm not talking about are you right-handed or left-handed. I guess maybe some of that is, some of that might have some kind of but I really don't understand how all that works. But I'm referring to, are you a right-minded thinking person or a left-minded thinking person? You ever heard? And they use a lot of the gurus. They use this stuff, and they, to sell books or whatever it is that they're selling. But, they say that the person that is left-minded thinking is sort of the person that needs all the info, give me all the facts, and then the other one is like a logistic type of person or something like that. And but the point that I'm trying to make here is that from what I learned today, and the facts, the facts are there. And actually, if you wanted to, you could read, just do a big search on uh, Fink Brain, Fink Brain, Fink Brain. You can look that up and you can study this. But you know, when someone says, "Oh, he's more his brain, he's this person, he or she is more left brain," or more right brain, I'm here to tell you that that is a farce. It's a farce. It's not a farce. It's a farce. It's a total lie. That you are not one side heavy brained or another side. You don't lean one side of the brain to the other. Now there are some things that perhaps you do more of, but you see, you need both sides of your brain, because if you're only fully one side, you'd fall on your face, like Devine says. You'd fall over. You wouldn't even be able to stand, because you need both sides of your brain. You do. It's scientifically proven that you need both sides of your brain. Both sides of your brain. And I was like, wow, that's kind of cool, because I grew up too when I started studying all this material and the power of the mind and stuff. I started studying that, and I'd watch information and read information and people talking about that you have more, you're either a right brain or a right brain or a left brain or whatever. And here it turns out it's all a farce. It's all hogwash. You need both. You actually use both sides of your brain. You use both sides of your brain. It's impossible for you not to. It's impossible for you not to use both sides of your brain. And like I said, if you want to do a little bit more research on this, if you're one of those people that are analytical, which I think I am, extremely analytical, and I have it right here. I have the information that Mark and Devine shared on today's class, and I'm actually going to read it. So a lot of people probably wouldn't read it, but I'm actually going to read it because I'm really Hanel's teachings. Hanel teaches that, isn't it amazing how we'll take the time, like in marketing and what we do. Many of you that are watching this are probably in some kind of a business of some sort. And I know that many of the people that listen to my weekly live cast that we do, telecast that we do, I do on a weekly basis on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. That many people that listen, that they're there for to learn different things about, and we're all mostly in marketing and business. Um, we'll take the time, and Elle talks about this, we'll take the time to learn how to operate our weed whackers, or we'll take the time to learn how to operate a computer or something like that, or how to build websites and stuff like that. But we don't take the time, which is extremely more important, in my opinion. I believe this is more important. It's not just my opinion. I truly believe this, and I would hope that you would begin to start to believe this as you watch these videos. That we would take the time to learn how to operate our power drills or a computer or something like that. But we don't take the time to get to know what's really more important to you, and that is your mind. That is your mind and your brain, and what goes on there. And I implore you and hope to be able to reach out to you today to begin to ask you to do that. Really begin to take all of that information, start to pay attention to that. Really start to dig into the power of your mind. Really begin to search that out. And I'm here to help you. I can help you with give you some ideas on some books that you might want to read. You can post it on the video here somehow, or get a hold of me if you have my email somehow, and I'll be glad to share some books with you. And maybe I can share that. I have to find out if I can do that, but maybe I can share that Think Brain PDF with you too. But the key is really what I wanted to make this video for is because I'm ecstatic on week 9. The week 9 so far has been my favorite week. And to see scientifically proven that you need both sides of your brain has just totally blew that other stuff out of the water that I've been studying and actually believed. I actually believed that I'm all analytical, so I'm more of a one side of the brain, when in reality it's not true. You need both sides of your brain. You do need both sides of your brain, because if you didn't have both sides of your brain, you'd literally fall on your face. So when somebody tells you, oh, you're more right side or more left sided brain, just tell them it's hogwash. It's scientifically proven that it's not true. And just so you know, you do need both sides of your brain. Now, as I ask our pilot to come down and take us here for a landing, I don't want to make a long video. We're wrapping around the airport, about ready to land here. I wanted to read something to you from Hennell's Masterkey book. And just listen to this. It says, visualization is a mechanism of the attachment which you require. Visualization, yeah, my tongue is twisted. Visualization is a very different process from seeing. Seeing is physical and is therefore related to the objective world, the world without. But visualization is a product of the imagination and is therefore a product of the subjective mind, the world within. It therefore possesses vitality. It will grow. The thing visualized will manifest itself in form. The mechanism is perfect. It was created by the master architect who doeth all things well. But unfortunately, sometimes the operator is inexperienced or inefficient. But practice and determination will overcome this defect. So I challenge you, okay? I challenge you to become more efficient, okay? And to also become a more experienced operator of this thing between the 6 inches of real estate in your mind, the 6 inches of real estate that you own. You have the land patent to the 6 inches of real estate between your ears. And what do you say? How about if you join me, like I've been, reaching out to you for these past 9 weeks? How about if you start to take more interest in the 6 inches of real estate between your ears that you own? You are the watchman at the gate. You are the one that's in control, and you are the one that can begin to learn and study more about what's really important. And I would say, in my humble opinion, but I really am telling you, what's really more important is to learn how that thing up there, which people call your brain, but it's actually your mind, how your mind works and how powerful beyond measure your mind is. And the minute you begin to understand what I'm trying to tell you here and begin now to become a more experienced operator and to become more experienced operator of this and to be able to become much more efficient with the use of this, I'm telling you, it'll change your life. It'll begin to change your life almost in an instant. So why not start now? All right? Hey, listen, I appreciate you watching these videos on a weekly basis. I am just so excited that you come here on weekly. So far, you've been joining me for 9 weeks now. I hope these videos, reach you in great health and that they are something that really helps you to move to the next level in your life. And until next week, Sophie wants to say goodbye. You gonna say goodbye, Sophie? Bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. All right, guys. You have a good one. We'll see you hopefully next week if the good Lord permits it. Until we speak, God bless and bye for now.